North 24 Kaatham. What'd you think?
I thought it was a good film.
I really enjoyed it. I think it was a very good film, very different from all the movies we've been watching lately.
Right. But
Very
I really think
refreshing.
you liked it more than I did.
I did. I think I really
think you
enjoyed it. I really liked the acting
Yep.
by the three people main, especially I think
Oh,
he
yeah.
acted very good. It was very easy to understand because he didn't speak that much.
He didn't have that much dialogue in the film, so a
and
lot of the
that's
acting.
why it made it very good for me.
Oh, yeah.
Like this, his expressions, how he was acting.
A lot of the film was that. Is like if you were watching it, you were seeing him just act, and he didn't have that much dialogue at all. The only characters in the film that really had the dialogue was the older guy that was in the film.
Gopal.
And then Narayani, who was like a girl who was another traveler with them. Film starts off with them showing Hari having an OCD of keeping things very clean and like neat. That's how it starts off, and how that creates problems with like his workplace, with the friends at work.
People hate him.
People hate him
Everyone
because of
hates
that.
him there.
And,
but like he's asset to the company,
Right.
So the boss can't do anything about it.
but the boss likes him.
Boss likes him, but his like co-workers doesn't like him.
They just
he gets
dislike
mad
him.
very easily too.
Yeah, and he gets very mad. He's not very talkative. And then at home, like, he is loved by, like, his family, but they still kind of wonder, like, what's wrong with him. Like, he
Yeah.
has a problem. He has a younger brother who, like, they have, like, a really cool relationship. His mom is concerned that with him acting this way, he's never gonna get a girl. He's never gonna settle down. And then the one girl that does, like, that actually tries to talk to him at his workplace, he, like, makes her cry every single time.
Yeah.
So that was, like,
Yeah, he
pretty
was
sad.
yelling at her at the
Yeah,
club.
he was yelling at her at the
And
club.
the funny thing was, the younger brother went and told the mom and dad,
Yeah.
he made this girl cry at the club. And that was really funny.
Yeah.
His life changed after he goes to this trip,
Right.
which is supposed to be a business trip.
Right, so he was chosen to go on this business trip because he can represent, I think, the product or something that he created.
He created, yeah.
Like better, so the management wanted him to go. So here he goes on this journey. He's going on his business trip. He gets to the train station, and inside the train he meets Narayani
And Gopalan.
yeah, he's sitting in the train. He's sitting next to Narayani and Gopalan, and that's when he starts hearing like the story, like the background, right? He starts hearing Narayani talk to the this elderly guy, and he starts sharing his life story about how his wife is really sick and he can't wait to go and see her.
And if something happens to him, they end up like getting out of the train.
Yeah, I don't know if he would just have like started coughing or something like
think
that.
something like
To
that.
get fresh air, maybe.
Yeah, they both go
Yeah.
out. They both go out, and then the Gopala leaves his phone.
Yep.
And then he gets a phone call, and whoever was on the phone told him like your wife just passed away.
I know.
But they don't tell you that.
No, they don't.
But you kind of assume like that's what happened.
But you kind of like know that's what happened because Hari's on the phone, right? So Hari's on the phone, he hears all this, and he gets out of the train to get the phone to Gopalan, and all of a sudden the train
moves it, change.
leaves, and then all three of them are stuck. Throughout the journey, his OCD started to like diminish, like go away. He started to realize that
I think he started seeing the girl and how
Yeah.
free spirit she was,
Yep.
how like nice she was to everyone, and the fact that she's taken her time to help a totally stranger.
But then again, I feel like it was very situational too. Like he was stuck in these situations where he couldn't clean or he ran out of his little towels and stuff like that, so he couldn't use it anymore. So a lot of it was situational, but it really opened his eyes about like life just in general, you know?
I think that one part where he really changed was when they were going through that bridge and they both see the
Yeah,
waterfall
it
thing,
was so beautiful.
and they were like, "Oh, let's go jump," but
Yeah.
they were just joking around, so they just moved past it. When he comes by, he looks at it. I think that was the first time he smiled. Mm-hmm. Like, he smiled, then he just like went about his way.
The story pretty much is how their journey, how they go through, I don't know, just
They're trying to get to their hometown
Exactly.
to meet his wife, and when they eventually get there, they see that his wife has passed
Yeah.
away already, which was very sad scene. I think
Right.
that's the part I started like tearing up a bit,
Yeah.
because how he acted in that scene, the older guy, like he didn't break down. He just like looked at his wife, and then he just goes to a different room. Like, that was very good acting.
One thing throughout the whole time is that he was hiding that phone in his briefcase and he had it off. He got to the place where Gopalan's wife had passed away. He was there. He gets the phone and puts it on the table. That's when Narayani says, okay, you knew the whole time that his wife had passed away, but yet you didn't say anything. So the movie ends with him going back to work, and he's a changed person. He's
Yeah.
very friendly with everyone. And then he eventually at the end goes to meet Narayani again at that train station because she had told him that she's there, I think, like one day out of the week all the time.
I think he realized that he really likes her. He
Yeah,
wants
he
to
likes
be
her.
with
They
her
wants to
at
be-
the railway station,
Yeah.
and they just see them together. And the movie kind of ends there.
It kind of ends there. It's a very simple story.
Very simple
Very
story.
simple story, but it has a lot to offer as far as sense that it really shows a person with OCD. It really explains like the lifestyle of someone who has OCD and how many people look at them as like, okay, there's something wrong with that person without understanding that, okay, maybe this could be like an internal problem, you know, like that maybe he's an enjoyable person. He eventually changes, but just that one thing was kind of holding him back because I think he was more so concerned about how society looked at him.
Overall, I would say it was a very good film. I really enjoyed it. And I did not know, upon reading it, I found out that this movie won a national award in 2013. Fahadh Faasil won Best Actor. I think very well deserved.
Very well
I think his
deserved.
acting was very different. Mainly expressions.
It was all expression.
Less talking, but I think it was very good. Overall, like I say, very good film. Very enjoyed it. Do let us know what do you think about this film and what was your favorite part
what was your
from
favorite
this
part?
film. This video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Follow social media.
Keep sending your requests, guys.
Bye guys, take care.
Bye.